They've got fancy names for hungry now. What do they call that? Food deprived or food something. But for those of us who grew up poor, we didn't have a fancy name for it. You was just hungry and praying, God, please provide food for us to eat. And I see it now all over the streets of Harlem and on the news all over in every major city across the land. People are without. And while all of this division and confusion in Washington is going on, families are suffering, and the church cannot take a step back. For our weapons are not carnal, but our weapons are not of this world, but the Holy Spirit, which gives us all that we need. And if you have the will, beloved, God will make the way, and God always does. I've recommended to our official board that we look forward this year to establish at times when people are hungry. If they can't go anywhere else, they can stop by Canaan and get a can of something or a box of something to fill their bellies, something to feed their bodies, while we also pray for their souls. Two exciting ventures coming up, and I want you to be aware of them. One of them has to do with a relationship that we are building with the United Way and with Quest, and through the leadership of Reverend Dr. Butts and Reverend Sharpton, who are national chairmen of the Black Church Initiative in local communities. There are 5 communities that are participating in this program. One is in Atlanta, Georgia, where Reverend Raphael Warnock, the pastor of the Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta, and you see him on TV every day, but he will be chairing the Atlanta initiative along with other churches. Washington, D.C., I believe, is in that mix. I know that I know across the river, Reverend Washington at Jefferson at the Metropolitan Baptist Church is involved, and there'll be 10 churches in Harlem involved. The lead church is the Canaan Baptist Church of Christ, along with 9 or 10 other churches. And our mission is to do what we can along with other agencies to test, to counsel, to educate, and to trace individuals in our region, in our community for the COVID-19 virus. We'll have available to us a caseworker and a small budget in order to carry that out, to save lives. The mission is to save lives. And then there's another initiative underway. We've been concerned about the level of depression and anxiety. Some who are even considering suicide because they see no way out of this dark day. But we are going to be working with Mount Sinai and their Department of Spirituality. And they too are providing resources to us so that we will have available right here at Canaan trained clinicians. Prayer is good, and prayer makes a difference. God answers prayer. You ever heard that story about the man who was standing on top of his house as the storm waters were rising, and people came by to rescue him, and he kept saying, "No, God is going to save me." Somebody came by in a boat and said, "Get on board and let's go to higher ground." He said, "No, God's going to save me." Helicopter flew over, dropped the ladder, said, "Come on up, let's go to higher ground." "No, God is going to save me." Well, the waters rose, the man drowned, he went to heaven. And he asked God when he got to the gate, he said, "Lord, I called on you in my time of trouble, and you didn't save me. And God said, I tried. I sent a boat and a helicopter, and you didn't accept either one of them. And that's the way God works. God works his miracles through us. And so there will be those healers here who will provide mental health counseling and other kinds of counseling, grief counseling, depression, anxiety. Just a call away, just a step away, and we'll be telling you more about that. This is Canaan showing that she cares. And the stranger will feel welcome at the gate. So I thank you for listening to this rather lengthy list, but this is the first Sunday of the year, and we're starting off in this first Sunday still looking unto Jesus, who is the author and finisher of our faith. May God bless you. Heaven smile on you.
Salvation, by his stripes I'm healed.
Our God is awesome. He's an awesome God. Yes, yes, he is.